Okay, hello guys, and today in this video we shall be we're gonna be learning how to delete our history in Firefox browser. So if at all you want to delete your history, and of course if we talk about history, that includes browsing and all download history, archives, and also active logins. You can also have cookies under the history and also the cache. And also the search history from different browsers and different search engines. So you can also delete some site settings and also some offline website data included under the history. So you can either Firefox kind of offers a number of options. You can delete history of last hour, and you can also delete history of last 2 hours, history of last 4 hours, today's history or a day's history, and finally you can also delete everything right from the start of your browser, right from the day you downloaded your browser. You can delete your history just in a click of in a blink of an eye. In just a single click, you delete all the data that has been stored in the history. So basically that's it that you're going to be looking at in this video. So let's just start it off. So number one, you have to open your browser, Firefox browser. We shall later on be looking at how to do the same procedure in other browsers like Chrome and of course other browsers apart from Firefox. But for today, let's look at how to delete or clear your browsing history in Firefox browser. So step one, go to the top right corner and click on the menu button. In the drop down that appears, go for history around here. Click on history in the history tab, and in the drop down that appears again, choose clear recent history. So this is one way. It's actually the quickest way. Later on I'll be showing you another way that you can delete your history or clear history. So one of the quickest ways, you can just go ahead and click on this clear recent history, and once you are provided with a pop-up that gives you different options where you can choose which history to clear, and also the time range for which history to clear. So you can decide to clear everything right from the beginning of the download of the browser, or clear history for last hour, or for last 2 hours, or last 4 hours, or a day's history, a 24-hour day history. So you can choose which time range you want to clear the history. So you can also choose which type of history. As I said, history includes browsing broad data. You can decide to just erase or clear your browsing or download history. You can also decide to clear the cookies, cache, active logins, and of course forms and search history. You can also include the site settings and offline website data, but you can just do this through checking and unchecking these these radio buttons. So you have to check the radio button against which the history you want to clear. So for example, for today I want just to clear my browsing and download history, I think, plus some cookies and some cache, and also the form and search history. So I just check those radio buttons for against which the data that I want to clear, and after that I go ahead and click on OK. So before clicking on OK, just like I said, you also have to specify which time range to clear history. You can decide to clear in the last hour, or clear this history in the last 2 hours, or clear this history in the last 4 hours, or today or day's history, or everything right from the beginning, right from the start of the installation of the browser. So this clears every data, that of course the data you've just chosen, right from the start of the installation of the browser up to date. So I would rather go today I just want to clear today's history. Also I will choose the time range that indicates today's history, and then go ahead and click on OK. So once you click on OK, all your history, all your browsing data that you've just chosen, all that you've just picked on, will be deleted in a blink of an eye. So if you want to confirm whether it has been deleted, you go back to the menu in the top right corner, click on history tab, then also just like the same procedure we've been doing, click on history, recent history. You will see that you no longer have any data. You can just do the same procedure just to confirm that the data is already erased. And once you go back here, because this is our recent history, you will see that the list of recent history is empty. If you are very keen in the beginning, you should have seen that we had some history here, some search history here, but after deleting or erasing the data, the search history is no longer to be seen. So you can see that the recent history list is empty. So that confirms that we've successfully deleted our history or our data from Firefox browser. So just like I promised you, I'll be giving you another alternative method. So it's almost the same thing, but a little bit lengthy, not so lengthy of course. So almost the same procedure. Step 1, go to the menu bar in the top right corner. Click on that menu bar in the drop down box that appears, go for settings, and in the settings here we have to go for privacy and security, because we want to see our data, how it's kept, and how we can dictate on what to keep, what not to keep. So here we have cookies and site data. Of course, you have to choose the privacy and security tab, and you scroll down until you can see the cookies and site data. You also have the logins and password. Just like I said, that's all part of history. Then you can also have the setting. You can set it to always remember history or not to remember history. That is never to remember history, and that requires you to restart Firefox in order to finally implement that instruction, or use the custom settings. You can set which history to remember and which history not to remember, but I rather prefer leaving it at remember history, and I will be clearing the history on my own. So just like I said, that it's an alternative method. You can go ahead and click on clear history. So the pop-up that really appears is actually the same pop-up that we've been dealing with. So you have to click on which history to clear, probably the browsing history and download history, just like we said last time. Then also specify the time range for which history to clear. Probably everything, probably no. And once you click on everything, they will bring you a notification that all selected data will be cleared, and this action is undone. You cannot reverse this action once you cleared everything, every history, which is okay. I would like to clear everything. So that's also another alternative method. It's actually lengthier compared to the first method. You can go ahead and also clear the cache from here and the cookies. So this is kind of some length method, but it all comes up in the same way, and you end up deleting all your history or browsing history in Firefox. So that's all guys for this video. That's all I had for you today. I will be doing another video about Firefox in probably the next video. Subscribe, like the video, comment, and also stay updated, and of course tuned for the next session. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.